It was a cool, crisp morning in September of 2005. I had waited for what seemed like my whole life for this moment, the moment I would be checking into my college dorm and starting my first adventure as an adult. I had high expectations. You see, I had grown up in a small town in Texas with a small ward family. Everyone knew me for my whole life. When I reached high school age and started having problems with mean girls, both at school and at church, I held on to the idea of my future, of getting away and starting anew with people that didn't know me, of being a wholesome environment full of old LDS kids that had a firm foundation in the gospel and most certainly didn't play petty relationship games. A place where you weren't ridiculed for being who you were. This hope I had for my future got me through my hardest times in high school. So as the first weeks of the semester started, I got settled in and made great friends with all 5 of my roommates. We got assigned to a student ward and they were making assignments to fill callings as quickly as they could. I was excited as I anticipated that phone call from the bishopric. I just knew I was going to get called to something great. Week by week, and one by one, each one of my roommates got callings. At least I didn't get one of those crazy made-up callings like Relief Society door greeter, and I was happy to support my roommates in their assignments and kind of relieved to not have any extra responsibilities on my plate. Best friends, and we were almost always doing something together. As we walked across campus, we'd run into other people we had met from our ward from different activities, and some of them we had met several times. They would go around and name off all of our names, except when they got to me, they could never remember my name. Obviously, I had just one of those faces, the forgettable kind. As the semester wore on, I grew more and more tired of these reintroductions. My mom, as a joke, had sent me a package of "Hello, my name is" name tags to wear. I didn't wear them. Christmas break came and went, and I was glad to be back on campus. And in January, some people had left because they were off track, and some new people had come in. So again, they were making new calling assignments at church. I thought, okay, it will be my turn. But nope, I never got a phone call. Then about mid-semester, I had walked into the chapel with my roommates one Sunday morning, and a member of the bishopric was greeting everyone as they came in. He shook our hands and named off all my roommates by name, and then when he got to me, he asked if I was a new student. I wanted to scream. I am a nobody, I thought. No one cares if I'm here or if I have any talents to share. The only people that even know I exist are my roommates, and it's only by some miracle that they haven't forgotten about me. I was ready to throw in the towel. What was the point in even trying anymore? As I went home that afternoon, totally deflated, I prayed for comfort. A question entered my head. Why do I go to church? That seemed silly, but I pondered it for a while. Was it to make friends? Was it to have the most amazing calling in the ward? No, it wasn't. I realized I went to church because I loved the gospel. The rest of it was just fluff. This was a pivotal moment for me. I could have come up with every excuse or chosen to blame others, but what I needed in that moment was to reflect on myself, to remember and recognize that my testimony depended on me and no one else.